Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually a video I've been wanting to do for a while. It's kind of like a broken down how-to video to get the best liquid lipstick application, from prepping your lips to lining your lips to the actual liquid lipstick application. And yeah, please keep in mind this is just how I do it, and I am by no means an expert on like lip application, but over the past year I really have found a love for like lip liner and defining your lips, so I just wanted to do this video. And yeah, without further ado, if you guys want to see how I applied my lipstick here, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. Okie dokie, so first things first, we're going to want to make sure that our lips are exfoliated nicely so that there are no dead skin particles, and I'm actually going to show you a few of my favorite exfoliators. So number one, every morning I use something like this. This is like a little lip scrubber. You can dip this into a scrub or you can do it without. I think I've spoken about this on my channel before. Basically, every morning after I brush my teeth, I just take this, wet it under some water, obviously. Wet it, and then I will just rub it across my lips, give it a nice good scrub. You have a smaller bristle side and then you have a large bristle side. Personally, I just like doing both because it gives me like more of an intense exfoliation when I go in with like the bigger bristles. But this is a must-have. I personally feel that every morning since I've started using these, my lips have become noticeably less chapped every morning when I wake up. It's just become a really good routine at this point for me. But when I want to go in with exfoliators, these are the two that I will rotate through. And I also have my e.l.f. lip scrub, but I don't use that as much anymore. These truly are the ones that I will go in with. The first one is the Tree Hut Sugar Lip Scrub. Looks like this. Tree Hut is known for their sugar scrubs. They make so many different varieties and scents for your body, and they have a little one for your lips as well. So this is what it looks like. It's basically just a very simple pot lip scrub. You dig your finger in and then you rub it all over your lips, and these have really like thick particles, so it'll really exfoliate your lips and it leaves it with like a nice kind of like minty sensation. You could also dip this brush into this or any other pot exfoliator and do that as well. I have found that works really, really nicely, and it gives you an even deeper exfoliation. This is the Ole Henriksen Lucky Pucker Lip Scrub. This is so cute. First of all, mine is actually all the way down. I need to get a new one because I've used so much of it, but normally it would turn up and then you would get a nice scrub like that. I have found that with this, you have to go in with dry lips, otherwise it will not exfoliate at all. So I'm just gonna take this on my dry lips right now. Make like a little kissy face like that, and you're going in. It takes a little bit to reveal the exfoliating layer underneath, otherwise you just feel like that nice like oily consistency that actually helps like hydrate your lips as you're exfoliating them. So just go back and forth. You can also take it on your hand and just rub it on your hand a couple times so that way the scrubby layer is revealed faster underneath, which is what I'm going to do right now. And there we go. Now it's much more gritty, as you can see right here. And then I'm just going to, like you would with any lip product, you can rub it in with your fingers on your mouth. Really get all in there so that you have nice prepped lips. I'm gonna go rinse this off and I will be right back.
A few moments later.
Right, I'm back. Now, ideally, I would do all of this before I put on makeup, but because obviously I'm filming this video, I put on a full face so I can just put on my lipstick right after. And the reason why is because that way when you're rinsing it off, you don't have to disturb any of your makeup, which is what I did a little bit. It's okay, just pat it in. If your lip scrub left behind a little bit of a moisturizing residue, which is my preferred kind of lip scrub, then you don't need to go in with a lip balm underneath, because in my opinion, the less product on your lips, the better before a lipstick application, because that way your lipstick can truly adhere to your lips without anything underneath to make it slip and slide. But if your lip scrub left your lips feeling bone dry, I recommend just going in with a very like basic non-oily lip product that can be absorbed into your lips easily. The label fell off of this one, but this is the Catrice lip oil. This is a really good lip oil because it sinks into your lips super quickly, so it just leaves like a nice veil of hydration without being like a layer on top of your lips, if it makes sense. It just makes your lips feel very nourished and hydrated. Or if you want to go in with a lip balm, I love the Dionysus lip balms. I have the peppermint twist and the coconut cream lip balm scents, and I love these because they're hydrating without leaving like a super heavy, thick, sticky residue. I wouldn't recommend like a lip sleeping mask or like the Laneige one or any of the other lip sleeping masks, because those are more emollient and they're designed to like give you that like really like intense hydration for a lot of time. So I would recommend underneath a lipstick for this purpose, go in with a lip balm that's just going to give you like a nice very, very light barrier of hydration so that your lips do feel nice and nourished and supple underneath your lipstick, especially if you're going with a matte liquid lipstick, but it doesn't make the product move around, if that makes sense. And now we're going to talk about the lip liners. There's so many that I love in my collection, but I just find myself using these the most. Number one is the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in the shade Spice. Now I have natural, I have like a couple shades of this, but for some reason this is my favorite. It is a wooden like sharpening liner, but it's not like stiff at all. It is one of the most creamy formulas ever, and it's just so beautiful. My top three are actually three like different color families, so this is great for the video if you are looking for a different inspiration. So this is Spice right here. Such a beautiful warm terracotta nude. This is my go-to warm lip liner if I want to do like a warm lip. Secondly is Morphe Sweet Tea, which I've spoken about in my April favorites video. I have used this so much. You guys have seen me use this on camera recently. This is awesome, and this is like a nice brown nude. Again, I'm going to swatch. Very creamy, very beautiful, and I highly recommend this color as well and this formula in general because it's so beautiful. And then last but not least is the lip liner that I'm going to be going in with today. This is a ColourPop BFF 2 lip liner. I have a couple of ColourPop lip liners, and I gotta say, even though I love this, I don't love the packaging because, as you can see, like it falls off. Like I've had this for a while and like the thing just fell out. I'm just going to pretend like that didn't happen. Oh, there is still some underneath here, like, but it just, the top just fell out from sharpening. Not the best packaging, but again, very affordable and very, very creamy. This is a little bit more slippery and slidey than the other two. So you're just going to be careful and make sure that you are more precise with this. But again, look how creamy, a beautiful deep mid-tone pink nude. So there you have it. You have three different types of nude shades, nudes. I love deeper nudes personally, but three different brands, three different lip liners, and they're all affordable. So I personally think that lip liner is an important step, but I also think that this is a great product to have as well. And I find myself using this not every single time I apply liquid lipstick, but this definitely does help adhere your product onto your lips a lot. This is the Urban Decay Ultimate Ozone Multi-Purpose Primer Pencil, and you can see I have used this guy a lot and it looks funky because I sharpened it. But basically, this is a nice primer for your lips. You apply this on your lips, and if you go on with any kind of lipstick, specifically a darker lipstick, you're going to want to use this because it really helps prevent the color from feathering, from bleeding, and it just really helps like make your lip product stay on through eating and drinking and all of that. So for today's video, I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to put this all over my lips. You can actually treat this like your balm. So instead of going with a chapstick, use this as your balm because this actually will be a 2-in-1. It provides a little bit more moisture to your lips, and it helps the liquid lipstick adhere onto your lips as well. So I'm just gonna run that all over. And then I go in with my lip liner. Now, this is interesting because I didn't used to line my lips pretty much until like the last like year and a half. Maybe I started like not religiously lining my lips, but I definitely started getting more into lip liner and you know, just like how great lip liners can be. I am somebody who personally does not fill in all of my lips when I line my lips. I just do the outline, and I'm going to show you how I outline my lips. I personally like a lip line to define my lips, and I really don't overdraw my lips all that much at all. I basically just follow my lip line, except for on the left side I do a little bit more because I feel like symmetrically this side of my lip goes in a little bit more than this side, so I like to like bring it out just ever so slightly so it's a little bit more symmetrical. But again, this is just personally how I do it given my face and what I'm working with. But I'm just going to take this lip liner, and honestly, you know what, I should probably sharpen this. I like to start on my left cupid's bow and go on my left side. And then I follow my cupid bow down like this, and I do a little X. Then my right side. It takes a while for me to be happy. Not a while, I'm exaggerating, but I like to ensure that my cupid bow, I look so crazy right now. I like to ensure that my cupid's bow looks as defined and symmetrical as possible. So I will just spend a little bit of time evening that out until I'm happy. And then I will take my bottom of it, and I like going like this because then you can really see the lip line if you go like this, because it's flat and it's right there. Okay, so that's pretty much like all I'll do. And I know I look crazy right now because I don't fill in everything, but I am pretty happy with this lip line. If you're overlining, try not to go too overboard because I've been there. It's like applying liquid liner and it just gets more and thicker and like more out of control. So yeah, just start with an outline. I know it takes a lot of practice and I am not an expert at this by any means, but I definitely over the past year have gotten a lot more comfortable with lining my lips. I plan my lip liner according to what lip product I want to go in with. So because I'm going with a more like neutral, cool tone pink, I am going to go in with this shade right here to kind of match suit. If I was going in with this, I'd obviously go in with a warmer terracotta shade or even this brown nude. You can obviously have fun and mix and match and ombre the colors. I personally love doing that too. But I also do feel like because I categorize my liquid lipsticks by color family and shade family, I like to pair the lipstick and the lip liner at least a little bit so that it doesn't look like it's so harshly different, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to take the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in the shade 04 Soft Spoken. It's like a really pretty, like, nice nude. This is more of a moussey formula. You can see the doe foot applicator is definitely different. It's a flat doe foot as opposed to, I'm going to show you a couple other ones. I have a bunch of different kinds of doe foot applicators in my collection. I'm going to pull out a few of them. All right, so these three each have different doe foots. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Craft. This is what I would consider a quote unquote standard doe foot. It looks like this. You can see it's got like that one slanted side like this, like not too big, not too small, just kind of like a nice standard one. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Lip. This has got a really interesting doe foot because it's like a little triangle. It's flat, but it's got like a hole in the middle and it's very, very flexible. Now this one is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. And this is a very unique one as well. Kind of reminds me, it's also like the Tarte Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint wands. This is in the shade Flirty. You can see this one's got like a little divot in the doe foot, so it really hugs your lip. Now, depending on what formula you like, obviously what brand you like, what color you're using, the doe foot's gonna vary a little bit from brand to brand. As you can see, I just showed you 4 different kinds and that's not even all of them on the market. But with something like this, you're gonna wanna make sure that you wipe off the excess. That's what I always like to do so that you don't have like a gunk. And I'm just gonna go on with one layer at a time. So I'm gonna start with my top lip. Without dunking back in, I'm gonna flip the wand and just do one swipe like this. Even that out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the color that I'm gonna put on. You saw that I even wiped it off before I went in. So now I'm just gonna take this without any additional product and just even out the placement of the lip product. I'm not adding product on top of product. I'm just smoothing it out a little bit so it blends in with the lip liner. And you can see the lip liner really did help act as a guide. It's much easier to put on liquid lipstick when you have lip liner on because you have like kind of a guide to follow. I like to make sure I like put my lips together so that way like the product moves around. The product's evenly distributed and all over my lips. I don't like to apply layer after layer. You saw I did one layer for my top and bottom lip total. And this is really gonna ensure that the lipstick doesn't crumble off. It's not like gonna like chunk up and become bally and like, you know what I mean? Just like flake off. Less is more with applying liquid lipstick so that it lasts longer. Final step, which is optional depending on how precise you were, is I like to take a lip brush. This is just one by Lavish. It's a fine liner brush. You can take any kind of brush. And I like to just go over, if this is optional, like I said, if you kind of went outside the lines, if you want to clean anything up, this is great to just kind of go over the edges. And of course, you can always go back in with your lip liner and even out anything that you deem necessary. So for example, I feel like this Cupid's bow, I took it too far over on this side, so I'm gonna make this one a little bit more pronounced. And yeah, you can always fill in any gaps or any like missing areas with your lip liner. I love doing that as well. And yeah, my final step before I am out for the day is I take a finger. I actually learned this when I was like in a play. I distinctly remember I was doing Guys and Dolls in like 6th grade, or I was doing like a summer like drama camp, and we were backstage and everyone was doing their hair and makeup, and someone told me like, if you want to prevent lipstick from showing on your teeth, take your finger and go like a, and you can see the lipstick kind of comes off in the middle part where your teeth are so that you don't get that. All right, everybody, but that was it for my how to apply liquid lipstick precisely, evenly. And keep in mind, guys, that if your lips are not symmetrical, that's okay. Mine aren't, even when I apply my lip products and my lip liner. So just, you know, it's about enhancing your natural beauty and just have fun with it. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what your favorite lip products are, your favorite lip liners, your favorite liquid lipsticks. I'm dying to know. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this like kind of step-by-step how-to. I really do like making these videos. Let me know if you want to see a how-to of anything in the comments below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, please. And hopefully I will see you in my next one. Mwah. Bye.